Hey guys, welcome to a Nightmare Cup PvP video, opening up with Spiritomb up against ratbagqld Xatu. This is a good matchup for us. Spiritomb can beat out Xatu, get this Ominous Wind. He gets off his charge move first, but that's alright. We'll shield it up because we want to protect our Spiritomb. Get off the Ominous Wind, and hope to get that boost. He blocks it, that's alright, because we'll finish him off with quick moves. He switches out actually into Alolan Muck. We'll get off this Ominous Wind. We don't want to switch lock ourselves. Though he's switch locked actually, so we can switch out fine. So we're going to Toxicroak, get off this Mud Bomb, hope to burn a shield. There it is. And he'll presumably get off a charge move, so we'll have to shield that to protect our Toxicroak. If there was a little bit of lag, that's fine. And finish him off with quick moves. And there he goes, and I've got a Mud Bomb ready to get off onto his next Pokemon, which will be unshielded. So he brings in Xatu, this will hopefully finish it off. Down it goes. And Toxicroak in the back. So Spiritomb is pretty good against this, and Lucario will lose hard. So we'll try and get as much damage off with Spiritomb as we can. This isn't looking great. Mud Bomb, and down we go. Now we're Lucario, and Toxicroak can beat Lucario any day of the week, so this is unfortunate. Down he goes. Lucario is the weakest of the fighting types, just in the sense that it is weak to the fighting types, so you have to be careful of that. If you're bringing in a fighting, psychic, dark trio, then you just have to be careful that your fighting doesn't match up with their fighting if you're bringing in a Lucario, because that is the trio that seems to continue to form throughout this cup that everyone's using. You can try out a double fighting, but it obviously sometimes pays off, sometimes doesn't. We start off with Spiritomb and he brings in Alolan Muck. We switch out of there straight away into Toxicroak. Get off this Mud Bomb. And presumably there will be a shield. There it is. A bit of lag. He switches out. And Xatu is going to finish us off pretty quickly. So we've got Spiritomb and Shiftry. Spiritomb will be the man. He gets off a charge move. We won't shield it because we're not sure how much damage it'll actually do. Not too much actually, so that's pretty good. We can tank that. Get to this Ominous Wind. Hope to get the boost as we always will, but we won't count on it. He shields, gets off a charge, and we get the boost, so we'll definitely shield this up because we want to get off as much damage as we can to this boosted Spiritomb. Down he goes. Unfortunately, he's at the lower end of his health, which isn't the best time to use it up. We figured he would bring in something that would counter Spiritomb, so we just got out of there right away with Shiftry because we want to protect our Spiritomb. As Spray doesn't do a whole lot, but it does bring our defense down, which is pretty good for him. It's actually going pretty well, I think. And that almost finishes him off. Hope to finish off with Razor Leaf, and down he goes. So he's down to his last Pokemon, and he brings in Toxicroak. So, Spiritomb, please! And down he goes. So another good game. Not doing so great at the moment. We're still putting our feelers out really. Spiritomb, as much as it's hailed as the number one, it's obviously got its moments. I think I should have Shadow Ball on it. Ominous Wind doesn't do a whole lot of damage. So we might get there eventually. A lot of can to invest, but we'll see. Going with Xatu, Lucario, and Spiritomb. Xatu the psychic type, Lucario the fighting, Spiritomb the dark, the trio. Xatu, he brings in Skuntank. So we'll just chug along a little bit, seeing what we had in the back, try to switch. Spiritomb, and we probably won't shield this Flamethrower. That actually does more to us than I thought it would. But that's what this is for. This is for learning, knowing how much we can take, how much we cannot take. The Ominous Wind doesn't do that bad either, I don't think, but he's going to take us down this next charge move, so we'll shield it up, hope to get to our Ominous Wind. There it is. And he shields, so that's alright, we traded shields. That isn't a bad thing. But we do have Lucario, which is something we have to be careful of. So use it to take down Skuntank, but he gets off a Flamethrower, so we'll have to shield that. And we've got a Power Up Punch ready. I think he might have brought in a fighting type, so we were ready for the switch. Get off this Power Up Punch. He shields. That's what we want. Get off another power out punch. Does a little bit, hoping to get to 2 power out punches. But down we go. And bring in Xatu, who can hopefully finish off Chimecho. If he gets off a charge move, this could finish us off. We're still good. Hope to finish off with quick moves, and we've got an aerial ace ready onto whatever he brings in. Toxicroak. Fingers crossed. Yeah, that's not going to be enough, I don't think. Down we go. So that's 3 from 3 for Ratbag here. Not doing too hot at the moment, but as I said, that's what this is for. In another video, I tried Drapion, and that definitely works a little better. I do like Drapion. Obviously, my Xatu actually isn't powered up all the way, so he's not doing as well as he could be. He's only at like 1,300. So we're going to try out Sharpedo. Sharpedo has a massive attack stat. There's nothing everywhere else. So he can put out a lot of damage, but he takes it so fast. So Sharpedo versus Chimecho. Actually, this isn't the worst matchup for us because Sharpedo's dark. He's not doing a whole lot to us, so he switches out into Toxicroak. Got off this Poison Fang, and you can see how quickly our health just dropped as soon as Toxicroak came in. So he's switching our Xatu. Gets off a presumable Mud Bomb, so we're going to let that come through. Doesn't do much damage. Keep going away. Not doing a whole lot to him either with these flying moves, but that's alright. He shields. We shield. Mud Bomb. Just keep chipping. Almost get to that charge move, but he gets to his first, so we're going to shield protect Xatu. And down he goes, and we've got an aerial ace ready. He'll get that off straight away. Lol and Mark. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it's a little chunk, and every bit counts. So bring in Sharpedo, and he goes down straight away. That's alright. Toxicroak can hopefully get to this Mud Bomb. Yes, he can. And this will be able to finish him off. And down he goes. Last Pokemon, Chimecho. This is not great. And he gets off a charge move. So this has been a whole video of teams not to use, it seems. But I really am just testing this out. Like Sharpedo, I don't think you would actually use Sharpedo in a tournament. You could bring it on to your team as a sort of bait pick, like how I picked Spiritomb in the Twilight Cup. No intention of actually using Spiritomb back then. It was not a great Pokemon. It did only have a weakness to Fairy, but that was enough to warrant it not being used. And it had the Ghost thing going on, and Ghost was the type that wasn't used this cup. This cup they've only gone to 3 types, so there isn't really one that isn't being used. Anyway, Metagross vs Toxicroak, not a great matchup for us, but he's actually doing a lot of damage. I was surprised about this. Shield up, protect the Metagross because we know we can finish off Toxicroak. Yeah, Metagross actually did a lot better in that matchup than I thought he would. I haven't put any research into him, but I guess he is Steel and Psychic, and if he's got Zen Headbutt. Anyway, bring in Absol, get to this Thunder, sorry. It would be good if it went through, but I'm sure he's going to shield. There it is. And charge up again. We're going to shield up because we know it would be a nice little move to get off. Switch into Breloom. But he's sinking us faster than we thought he would. Get off the Dynamic Punch though. And he doesn't let it go through, so he's down shields, but I don't think that will matter at this point. Gets up an Acid Spray, finishes us off, and back to Absol. Hope to get off this Thunder. He doesn't have any shields left, so this will go through. Finishes off Lol and Mark, but he still has one in the back that'll finish us off pretty handily. So thanks for watching. Even though we lost every match, this is what not to do. Please like, comment, and subscribe, especially that subscribe one. We're moving places. Alright. And yeah, stay tuned for the next one.